Beloved soul, there are seasons in life where the ground beneath your feet begins to shift. You feel it before you see it, you sense the change, you feel the pull, you know deep within that where you are now is not where you are meant to remain. The angels have been watching, guiding, preparing, and now they whisper with urgency, you are moving. Michael leans near, his voice filled with both strength and compassion. This is not just relocation in the earthly sense, it is a divine shift in the spirit. You are leaving behind the old, the broken, the cycles that drained you. And you are being positioned into a place prepared for you, a place that carries peace, abundance, safety, and purpose. Do not resist this change, for it is written in your destiny. Beloved, the place you are moving to is not random. It has been chosen for you. Every detail, every corner, every path in that place has been shaped by heaven's hands. It is a place where your soul will finally breathe. A place where your gifts will flourish. A place where wounds will heal. A place where new beginnings will rise like the morning sun. The angels say, the picture of this place is already forming in your spirit. You may not see it with your natural eyes yet, but you feel glimpses in your heart. You feel moments of peace that don't belong to where you are now. You feel sparks of joy that come from a future not yet visible. These are not illusions, they are previews of the destiny prepared for you. Michael declares, Beloved, do not cling to what is passing. Do not fear what is ending. Do not hold back when heaven says, move. For if you stay, you will remain in shadows. But if you step forward, you will walk into light. The place you are being sent to is the fulfillment of promises you thought were forgotten. It is the answer to prayers you thought were unheard. It is the home your soul has been waiting for. Beloved, hear this with your spirit, you are moving. You are shifting. You are entering. And this move will not only change your surroundings, it will change your destiny forever. The angels say, Beloved soul, the place where heaven is moving you is not just land or walls, it is sanctuary. A space created in the unseen long before you ever imagined it. A space marked for healing, for restoration, for abundance, and for peace. When you step into this new place, you will feel the shift immediately, because its atmosphere is already filled with divine presence. Michael whispers, this new place will carry healing in its very air. The wounds of your past will not be able to follow you there. The pain that lingered in your heart will begin to dissolve. The heaviness you once carried will feel like it is being lifted off your shoulders. Here, your soul will exhale. Here, your spirit will breathe freely. This is not just relocation, it is resurrection. It is a rebirth into joy. Beloved, this place is also a fountain of prosperity. Not only in material wealth, but in opportunities, in relationships, in favor. Doors will open in this place that were tightly shut before. People who could not see your worth will now recognize it. Resources you thought were out of reach will suddenly flow toward you. This land has been marked with provision, it is fertile ground where every seed you plant will multiply. The angels say, do not underestimate what this move means. It is not an accident, it is alignment. Heaven has timed it perfectly. The exact walls, the exact space, the exact ground is chosen to match the vibration of your soul. And once you enter, you will feel as if you've finally come home, not just to a place, but to yourself. Michael declares, "Beloved soul, you are not moving to escape, you are moving to expand. You are not moving because of loss, you are moving because of gain. You are not being forced out, you are being called higher." This place will remind you daily that heaven does not only prepare promises, it delivers them in full. Beloved, rejoice. For this move is not the end of your journey, it is the unfolding of your destiny. And as you enter this new space, you will not just find shelter, you will find sanctuary. You will not just find a roof, you will find restoration. You will not just find a house, you will find home. The angels say, "Beloved soul, the place you are moving to is more than physical walls, it is a spiritual gateway." As you enter this new space, your soul will begin to awaken in ways it never has before. The distractions that once clouded your vision will fall away. The heaviness that once silenced your spirit will be lifted. You will stand in a clarity so sharp, so pure, that you will wonder how you ever lived without it. Michael whispers, "This is the season of your awakening." The new place carries an atmosphere of divine presence that will stir your gifts, open your spirit, and remind you of the power that has always lived inside you. It is here that prayers will feel alive again, that silence will no longer be empty but filled with whispers of heaven. You will find yourself growing closer to the light, not because you are forcing it, but because the environment itself invites you into it. Beloved, this place will also be the ground where your strength returns. Not just physical strength, but emotional, mental, and spiritual resilience. Where you once felt drained, you will feel renewed. Where you once felt broken, you will feel whole. Where you once felt weak, you will feel unshakable. Every corner of this place has been marked for your restoration, and every day spent there will add to your strength like layers of armor. The angels say, "Do not fear this transition. For it is not only about moving, it is about rising." This move will place you in alignment with the higher version of yourself, the one you always sensed was waiting but could never fully step into. Now, that higher version of you will emerge, because the soil of this new place is designed to grow you into fullness. Michael declares, "Beloved soul, your awakening will not only transform you, it will ripple outward. Others around you will feel your strength. They will be drawn to your clarity. They will wonder how your presence carries so much peace. And you will know, it is not you alone, but heaven flowing through you, because you finally stepped into the place meant for you." Beloved, rejoice in this. This new place is not just a home, it is holy ground. It is not just a change of address, it is a change of destiny. And as you move, you will awaken, you will strengthen, and you will rise. The angels say, "Beloved soul, no destiny is fulfilled in isolation." Every great journey requires companions chosen by heaven, and this move you are about to make is not only about space, it is about people. For in this new place, divine connections await you. Souls aligned with your purpose, hearts that will understand you, voices that will encourage you, and hands that will hold yours as you walk further into destiny. Michael whispers, "These connections are not accidents, they are assignments." They are people who were prepared for you long before you even knew their names. Some will come to support your dreams, others will come to unlock hidden parts of your spirit, and still others will come simply to remind you that love is real and you are never alone. Beloved, every relationship from the past that drained you, every connection that betrayed you, every bond that broke your spirit, those were lessons, not destinations. Now heaven says, enough. The days of being surrounded by the wrong people are ending. The days of walking with those who diminish your light are over. The new place you are being called to is filled with those who will see your value, who will honor your presence, who will add to your life instead of taking from it. The angels say, these connections will accelerate your growth. With them, opportunities will expand. With them, healing will go deeper. With them, your faith will grow stronger. And with them, your joy will multiply. For heaven knows you were not created to carry destiny alone, you were created to walk with a divine family. Michael declares, beloved soul, do not fear new faces. Do not resist new relationships. Do not cling to the old when heaven is sending the new. For among these divine connections are allies, protectors, mentors, and companions who will stand beside you when storms rise and celebrate with you when blessings overflow. They will not compete with you, they will complete the journey with you. Beloved, rejoice. For this move is not only about a new place, it is about new people. And the relationships heaven is sending into your life will not just change your days, they will change your destiny. The angels say, beloved soul, when heaven arranges divine connections, they are never empty encounters. Every person sent into your life in this new season will carry a key. Some keys will unlock opportunities. Some keys will open hidden doors. Some keys will break chains you could not break on your own. And with every connection, you will step into a flow of blessings that you never imagined possible. Michael whispers, opportunities will not come as struggle, they will come as flow. You will notice doors opening with ease, conversations leading to breakthroughs, and chance meetings turning into divine appointments. The right people will appear at the right time, carrying resources, ideas, and wisdom that align perfectly with your purpose. This will not be coincidence, it will be evidence of heaven's orchestration. Beloved, blessings will also rise in unexpected forms. Financial provision where there once was lack. Healing in relationships where there once was division. Joy in moments where there once was sorrow. These blessings will not trickle slowly, they will flow in waves. And each wave will remind you that you are not forgotten, that you are seen, that you are chosen. The angels say, you must be ready to recognize these opportunities. Some will not look like what you expected. Some may come disguised in small beginnings. But if you embrace them with faith, they will expand into abundance. The seeds planted in this new place will grow faster and stronger than seeds you planted in old seasons, because this is fertile ground prepared just for you. Michael declares, beloved soul, what once felt delayed will now accelerate. What once felt locked will now open. What once felt out of reach will now be placed in your hands. And you will see with your own eyes how quickly heaven can turn things around when you are in the right place, with the right people, at the right time. Beloved, rejoice. For the move you are stepping into is not just about space, it is about flow. Flow of opportunities. Flow of blessings. Flow of favor. And in this flow, you will not chase, you will receive. The angels say, "Beloved soul, blessings are not meant to be temporary sparks that fade with time. True blessings from heaven are like roots, they anchor, they secure, they hold you steady when storms come." And as you move into this new place, the blessings flowing toward you will not come and go like shifting shadows. They will lay down a foundation of stability, ensuring that your future is built on strength, not fragility. Michael whispers, this stability will feel different from anything you have known before. In the past, life may have felt unpredictable, moments of joy quickly replaced by moments of loss, seasons of growth suddenly interrupted by seasons of delay. But now, the ground beneath you is changing. You will feel a steadiness in your spirit, a deep knowing that you are safe, secure, and sustained by divine hands. Beloved, long-term security is heaven's promise for this new chapter. Security not only in the physical sense but in every part of your life. Financial stability that allows you to dream without fear. Emotional security that allows you to love without hesitation. Spiritual grounding that allows you to trust without wavering. This is not a fleeting comfort, it is an eternal covenant, sealed over your destiny. The angels say, you will notice how quickly things begin to settle. Where once there was chaos, peace will reign. Where once there was scarcity, provision will flow. Where once you felt vulnerable, protection will surround you. The very atmosphere of this new place will remind you daily, you are secure. You are provided for. You are protected. Michael declares, beloved soul, stability is the gift that allows growth. Once the storms no longer shake you, you will flourish. Once fear no longer holds you, you will expand. Once doubt no longer chains you, you will soar. And as you stand on this foundation, you will realize that heaven did not only want to bless you, it wanted to sustain you, to ensure that your destiny cannot be stolen, shaken, or delayed ever again. Beloved, rejoice in this truth, you are moving into permanence, into peace, into stability. And this foundation will carry not only you, but everyone connected to your destiny. It will shelter them, strengthen them, and remind them that when heaven builds, it builds forever. The angels say, beloved soul, stability is not only about security, it is about creating the space where joy can live. Once the storms calm, once the fear fades, once the ground beneath you is firm, then joy has room to grow. And in this new place, joy will not come as fleeting moments, it will come as a river, flowing steadily, filling every corner of your life. Michael whispers, this joy is not shallow, it is not dependent on circumstances, it is not fragile. It is deep, sacred, unshakable. It is the joy that wakes you in the morning with peace and lays you down at night with gratitude. It is the joy that reminds you, even in challenges, that heaven walks with you, that love surrounds you, that hope is alive. Beloved, fulfillment is the companion of this joy. Fulfillment means wholeness. It means living not in pieces, but in completeness. In this new place, the scattered parts of your story will come together. What once felt broken will feel whole. What once felt delayed will feel aligned. What once felt empty will now overflow. This is the fulfillment heaven has promised you, the sense that nothing is missing, nothing is wasted, nothing is out of place. The angels say, you will notice how your heart begins to smile without reason. How gratitude flows more easily. How peace feels natural. This is not by chance, but because you are finally stepping into the life prepared for you. You are moving into the design heaven had in mind all along, and your soul recognizes it as home. Michael declares, beloved soul, joy and fulfillment are not luxuries, they are your inheritance. You were not created to struggle endlessly, to wander without purpose, to ache without healing. You were created to thrive in joy, to glow in love, to rise in peace. And as you embrace this new season, these gifts will surround you like sunlight, warm, constant, undeniable. Beloved, rejoice. For the place you are moving into is not just walls and ground, it is a season of joy. It is a sanctuary of fulfillment. It is the chapter where your spirit feels whole again, and your destiny shines brighter than ever. The angels say, beloved soul, when joy overflows and fulfillment becomes your daily reality, the natural response of your spirit is gratitude. Gratitude that rises without effort, gratitude that flows like breath, gratitude that transforms even ordinary moments into holy encounters. In this new place, gratitude will not be something you practice, it will be something you live. Michael whispers, gratitude opens the gates of heaven. Every time your heart says, thank you, the windows of blessing widen. Every time you pause to notice the goodness around you, the atmosphere shifts. Gratitude is the song of the soul that never grows silent, and in this season, that song will rise from within you day after day, night after night. Beloved, gratitude leads to worship. Not only worship in words or rituals, but worship in the way you live, the way you breathe, the way you move through each day. Worship becomes a posture of your heart, an awareness that every blessing, every protection, every provision is the touch of heaven upon your life. And in this awareness, you will feel closer to the divine than ever before. The angels say, worship is not just about lifting your voice, it is about lifting your heart. When your soul bows in love, when your spirit surrenders in trust, when your life becomes an offering of gratitude, then heaven draws near in ways beyond comprehension. And in this nearness, miracles multiply, peace deepens, and light shines brighter. Michael declares, beloved soul, the place you are moving to will be filled with the fragrance of gratitude and the sound of worship. Not because of walls or structures, but because your heart will carry it. Wherever you stand, that place will become holy. Wherever you dwell, the presence will dwell with you. And those who enter your space will feel it, too, they will sense peace, they will sense love, they will sense heaven itself. Beloved, rejoice. For this move is not only about finding a new place to live, it is about finding a new way to live. A life saturated with gratitude. A life overflowing with worship. A life constantly surrounded by the presence of heaven. And in this life, you will never again wonder if you are seen, if you are heard, if you are loved, for every breath will remind you that you are. The angels say, beloved soul, gratitude and worship are not just feelings, they are keys. Keys that unlock doors into realms of clarity and connection. When your heart lives in gratitude and your spirit abides in worship, a channel opens between you and heaven. Suddenly the silence is no longer empty, it is full of answers. The waiting is no longer painful, it is filled with whispers of guidance. The distance you once felt is gone, and in its place is a nearness that cannot be denied. Michael whispers, this is the moment where prayer turns into dialogue. Not just you speaking into the air, but you hearing back. You will notice how quickly answers begin to flow. A thought that feels lighter than your own. A nudge that feels too timely to ignore. A peace that settles even before circumstances shift. These are not coincidences, they are communications. Signs that heaven is speaking, and your soul has tuned in. Beloved, guidance will come not only in grand revelations, but in gentle directions. You will find clarity in decisions that once left you anxious. You will sense which opportunities are for you and which are not. You will feel when to move and when to wait. Each step will feel less like guessing and more like following a map already written for you. This is the beauty of communion. Life no longer feels random, it feels directed. The angels say, this communication is personal. Do not compare it to anyone else's. Some hear words, others feel impressions. Some see visions, others simply know. What matters is not the form, but the truth, that heaven speaks, and you will hear. And as you practice gratitude and live in worship, your connection will only grow clearer, stronger, and more natural. Michael declares, beloved soul, you are not meant to wander blindly. You are not meant to carry uncertainty like a burden. You are meant to walk with assurance, to live with direction, to move with clarity. And now, in this season, the channel is open. You will not be left without guidance. You will not be left without answers. You will not be left alone to figure it out. Heaven will speak, and you will know. Beloved, rejoice. For gratitude has unlocked the gates, worship has drawn the presence near, and now you will live in a flow of divine communication. Every step ordered. Every choice guided. Every day directed. And in this, your destiny will unfold exactly as it was meant to.